Schlatt, the money is waiting. Get back over here.
Fellas, you ever been shaving your nuts and then it's like, ow, I cut them.
Oh, I do, but I do all the time. I'm all blood. I'm all blood below the.
Well, lucky for you. What the fuck? I was made for the chops, I think.
You were made for the chops.
And so once I realized
you were made for the chops and to be played with.
I embrace it.
To play with.
I was made to be submissive and breedable.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, that's beautiful. Well, I hope you breed.
Charlie,
Now.
you don't need to answer that question because you're obviously taken.
I am.
I'm taken too.
What?
By the game. Ted, your hat looks stupid.
Schlatt, you're just kind of a nuisance.
Holy fucking shit! Jesus Christ! Let me pull up a new one. WikiHow, how to manage your anger.
That is the most intense reaction I have ever seen, Schlatt. Audio listeners, love you to death. Schlatt just picked up the skeleton that's in his office and
Prince Philip.
You better hope the Queen isn't watching this. That's gonna give her a heart attack.
dude, the Pope is watching right now. Ooh.
So, I mean, I don't make my whole fucking internet persona about jerking off to gay porn, but I mean,
Oh, so we're lying today.
look at this. Look at this. This is what's really going to surprise you. Wait till I take my super mega hat off. What the fuck? What is that?
Oh my god.
You've
What
reached.
is this? What is this bullshit?
Sort of like a
I'm
nest.
tying my hair now?
Like a nest almost.
Well, hold on. Let me do my audio listener description for our audio listeners. Love you to death. Schlatt's got a fucking man bun now, which is something that I could almost guarantee you that at some point in his life, if he hadn't chose to just not have any form of hygiene, he'd probably be making a video about how ridiculous man buns are. He'd make a commentary video talking about, what are all these guys making man buns? They're walking
What are all
around.
these liberals doing? What do you think? What do you think long hair's for? It's for women. I'm literally wearing the last headset.
For our audio listeners, love you to death. Schlatt's door moved, but it was the cat all along.
So Ted, you were sitting down eating the Wetzels. You see Tubbo. Did you cross the street? Did you like cross traffic to get to this kid?
The area we were in was an entirely walkable area. It's like just like an open, it's like a mall. It's like, but I did jump over a bush and like jumped out of the chair, and I didn't finish my pretzels. Like I was in the middle of eating, and I jumped and I ran.
Ted, I asked if you were crossing traffic because that's exactly what you want to do if a police dog is chasing you if you've committed a crime. If a dog is after you, they are so laser focused on you that you have to run through traffic and the dog will not care about the cars that are hitting it.
Schlatt, why do you know this information?
I think I'm starting to have an idea of what this Texas
that's how
call
you
was
get
about
away.
earlier.
Schlatt's Google
How you
history.
get away.
How
If an
to
attack
escape.
dog is chasing you, you can either yell "Plat" at it because it speaks German and that means stop, or you just run into traffic and the thing dies because it doesn't care about the cars. It's only looking at you.
So it's really just a gamble of who's better at Frogger, you or the attack dog.
Exactly. And only one of you's got periphery.
Schlatt, he's just a bastard. I mean, he's just a piece of shit. He wants you to drink him? What's that about? That's a little strange.
Sip me, even.
Sip me? He wants you to indulge
Maybe even
upon him as
maybe
if he's a
even
liquid.
give me a little dip.
Editor, can you puppet warp Schlatt being drunk? And hang on.
I've been massaging myself with a fucking knockoff Theragun 24/7. Ah! What is this? A tattoo?
Whoa.
Twilight Sparkle?
Where the
My
hell
Little Pony?
Where the hell did that come from?
And for the audio listeners, which I love you to death. Schlatt does have a Twilight Sparkle tattoo.
Yeah, I guess he's got a Theragun. Can you explain what a Theragun is to people who don't understand that?
Theragun is a gun that goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Burger ring time.
He's sort of losing his mind.
Oh!
God.
Schlatt, if you ask for an apology one more time, we're taking you out of that cube and putting you in the Void Dome.
You want the Void Dome, Schlatt?
Apologize.
Remember when we had a fourth member of the podcast? No one else does anymore.
Schlatt, because of his intense, I suppose you could call it sort of a detox on beef jerky. He's reverted to his childlike tendencies, and he's currently in the corner of a room, wah, like a little baby boy. Hopefully he returns. I can't, he's not even yelling anymore. He's just silent. Schlatt, what are you doing right now? Are you doing sit-ups?
He's exerting himself too much. Schlatt, all you got in there is beef jerky, man. You're gonna look like beef jerky when you're done with that.
So, you know me. I have a cat. I have Jambo the cat. I like cats.
Jambo.
I follow cats. I like to stay up to date with what is going on in the cat kingdom. And so there's this cat on Twitter who looks a little silly. It's a black cat named Jinx. Her eyes are wide open like this. Like wide open, and the cat is just not all there. You can
The
tell it's
eyes
not
are
all
where they
there.
would be on a prey animal. Let's just put it like it is, okay?
It sits with its paws like going outwards at all times. It just doesn't really know how to be a cat. Even less so than Jambo, and it's just so lovable. And so I'm like, hey, I'm a fan of the cat. Let me send the cat a little keychain plushie. There's one on the floor right there.
Yeah.
I see it.
And I sent one.
Seems like a nice
And then,
thing to do.
and then the cat posted on Twitter, hey, thanks for the plushie, with a photo of the cat next to the plushie.
That sounds great
And
so
oh my
far.
God, people were getting mad at the cat.
People
Fuck
hated the cat.
Jinx the cat. No. Fuck Jinx the cat. Jinx was never a cool cat to begin with.
I knew
This
there was
fucking
something
cat-
wrong with you, Jinx. I
Yeah,
knew that
yeah.
I knew you were a fucking racist cat all along.
Now I see it, Jinx.
Racist
You're
cat.
fucked up. Like, what?
We never needed Jinx. Fuck Jinx the cat.
I'm gonna
And all
find.
this
I'm
vitriol-
gonna dox Jinx the cat.
And all this vitriol over a silly little looking feline next to a stuffed animal. The cat doesn't speak English, everybody. The cat doesn't know what's going on.
It's a cat.
And there's still people like replying to the cat days later saying, Jinx, address it. Address it, Jinx. What are you doing with that plushie? A fucking cat, bro. A fucking cat next to a plushie. People are dying. People are dying.
People are dying every day. People are getting
People
killed.
are dying. Ted is busting people's fucking kneecaps every other day. And you
I'm
get upset at a little cat taking a picture next to a plushie?
I am
Are you
setting
kidding
fire
me?
to grandmas in the street, and you have a problem with Schlatt sending a plushie to a cat? Like, come on, give me a
Bro,
break.
people are still in like fucking work camps. And you're getting
That's
upset
also
about a
true.
cat who
It's
doesn't,
more
who
realistically
doesn't
a true statement.
understand.
Yeah, yeah. No, it is a little ridiculous.
Why would Jinx put them there?
It is why did Jinx?
Schlatt, Charlie, and I will all be in Los Angeles because we are doing, drum roll, do it in your head, Chuckle Week, baby! We're doing Chuckle Week. What is Chuckle Week, Schlatt? You may, I think they're asking. Why don't you give them an explanation of what Chuckle Week is?
So Chuckle Week is this great big plan of fun and sex. Basically,
That's great.
Fun and sex.
What was it? There's the last one there you kind of threw on top of it?
basically, I'm horny.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I watch. I watch porn. Okay, Swagger, what's your
type?
Are
favorite
you
type
watching
of porn?
right now? Okay.
What type of porn you
My
watching?
favorite type of porn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like missionary. Missionary
Really?
for the sole purpose of procreation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to watch almost porn. So it's like sort of in that same vein of, very Christian. It's like, there's the approach, but then it's like, no, I'm a Christian man.
I know
Can't
better.
do it.
Yeah, it's just tension.
All the tension, but the real love is for God.
Yeah.
Only 6 inches I've got are the ones I leave for Jesus.
Boom.
You leave
That's
six-
what I like to hear.
What does that mean? 6
I don't know
inches
what
for
that means.
Jesus. What does
means,
that mean?
It means when you're like, you know, when you're like
Is
dancing
that-
with someone, you have to
Oh
like
yeah,
leave.
can't
you have to
get a
leave
Bible
space.
between you two.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
God
man, nah, I watch men.
Good.
Nice.
I thought it was paralyzed, low key. I couldn't move. Like the below my neck would not move for I think 2 hours. So anyone with epilepsy,
God.
don't worry,
That
you don't
must
get
be terrifying.
paralyzed.
So
Yeah.
another question about that, Minx. Why did they bring you back to life?
Oh Jesus.
Schlatt!
What?
So given all this, what easily is the hardest, most traumatic thing we've had on the podcast so far. What part of the sandwich do you think you are?
I can't believe you just said that. I can't believe you. There was this one day, I think it was at VidCon way back when, and we were walking to the convention, and I was talking to someone, and I think we were talking about how in shape you are, and I know this sounds weird, but we were like, man, Charlie's so in shape. Wow, look at him go.
Did you say it like that? Did you say it like that?
Well, something along the lines of that. I mean, we're kind of splitting hairs when we talk about that.
He said it like that, and I was like, Ted, that's kind of a weird way to talk about our coworker.
Ted, Schlatt's helping me see here today that you're really not a good guy.
Let me get to my point here, though.
And then Ted, what Ted said? Ted said, "Oh, I know, but it feels too good." That's what he said.
We should be the Chuckle open face sandwich. Fuck this guy.
You're gonna get rid of me?
And then he showed me, Charlie, this picture of you flexing up against a mirror. And it was just so hot.
That's an awesome one.
It was just so hot.
That's awesome. Wait, are you talking about the one that I have the picture of me where I have the AirPods in?
Oh, is it the one where you're wearing the sleeveless shirt?
Yeah, the one where the subject of the photo, am wearing a sleeveless shirt and I have my AirPods in that I have.
Yep.
Dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Roid Rage Charlie.
Never looked better.
It was you. It was you in the photo.
It's
That's
me.
what I hear.
Well, I don't know why we keep talking about how much it was me, because it's weird that we would talk about that, considering it's a photo of me. It wasn't up for debate.
And let me just, for the people at home,
Editor,
for the audio
make sure
listeners.
to put it up on the screen, editor.
Yeah, for the audio listeners, that is Charlie. That is him. There is no doubt in our minds that is
it's
that
him, and he's huge.
For the audio listeners, picture you're me, flex, but then picture more.
I would like to see 100,000 edits of Charlie just looking roided out. I want photo shots of him.
No, don't do that. Don't do
and
that.
I want him to be top heavy too. I want you to reduce the leg.
No, don't make me top heavy. I did do a stream. I did do a stream where I really wanted subs, and I ended up doing like 400 push-ups or something for subs.
Wow.
Wow, that is so excessive.
Jeez. But yeah, that photo is uncanny. It's uncanny, Charlie, how much that photo looks like you. It was nice to have you there, Ted. And then the next day when I was home and we decided, hey, all the friends are gonna hang with Pokimane today. Ted once again comes crawling back to me.
You are my friend in LA. I want to hang out with you.
You think you'd be okay?
Okay, Schlatt, you're setting a terrible standard for our listeners out here that you cannot ask a friend to come along to the events when they're visiting your area.
No, you shouldn't have.
Yeah?
I hate you. I was just like, yeah. My body was telling me yes, but my mind was telling me no.
It's such a confusing thing, because why? What, you think,
because,
I think all
Ted,
the comments, you've convinced yourself and all of our viewers that I'm just like the most terrible person, and in that moment you started to believe it. Like you weren't, because Schlatt and I hadn't seen each other in more than a year and a half at this point too. So at this point, he's probably totally believing the lies that he himself has been constructing about me.
I've gaslit myself into not liking Ted from this podcast.
Yourself.
I'm like, wait, didn't this guy break my kneecaps at a baseball game in the 7th grade?
Schlatt.
Wait.
Oh my God.
No, Ted, this is gonna be good.
No, I really hope it's good, because he's making us wait. Beep. Hey! Thank you so much.
God!
Thank you so much.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Oh my God! Did someone just?
Yes, he died.
No!
When he first did his face reveal, and it was like the smooth-faced, hearts around, all over, fan cam Schlatt, and that's how he goes. It's sort of like the smooth, normal SpongeBob, and he's walking throughout, and he's like smiling, having a good time, and then, you know, whenever he enters a room or anyone sees
I died
him,
that day.
it's like you died.
He took one look at Twitter and said, "Shlazam."
What did
I
you?
knew something had to change that day.
It was the first day too. It
was the first day.
It was the first
It was the first
moment.
day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I face revealed the day I left for San Diego to TwitchCon in 2019. I spent the entire, like, even the Uber ride to the airport, I was like, fuck, does this guy know who I am now? Now that spent the entirety of my wait at the terminal like this. Like, I was actually terrified of what was happening. And I knew something had to change, so I got ugly.
Yeah.
You started feeling a tingling right
Yeah,
in your,
I
in your
started
lower
feeling
cheeks.
it grow out, you know?
Destiny started growing upon thy cheeks.
Exactly.